Guys, show another video. Today, guys, we're going through and breaking down my Brigade Scareclaw deck. This is a little different version than the one that I've done in past, so I'll link down below the previous versions I've done. This one we're going to focus on a little bit different stuff that I thought I would do than the previous one. Also, if you guys would please consider subscribing to the channel if you're already not part of the channel. 74% of our viewers, I'll go ahead and post a little screenshot up here as I'm going through and laying out our Brigade engine cards. But definitely consider on subscribing, guys. I greatly would appreciate it. We've got the deck giveaway series that we have here on the channel. We'll be doing 2 episodes a month, just giving away an entire, Yu-Gi-Oh deck itself, and then also we'll start the Return to Series Yu-Gi-Oh player, playing on a budget series here soon too. So this is going to be the starting package, guys. So we're playing 2 Fractal, 1 Kit, 2 Nerval, 2 Kraz. And then I put Foolish in here, right, as an extender, right? It's right, basically just Foolish, Kit. Basically just go through the lineup, right, just to get that. So in case you don't happen to pull him, it's an extra one of him. I felt like instead of playing 3 of him, if you don't want to play the 3 of, I thought to me this was better, because there are sometimes, right, you don't get Scareclaw in hand and you'll get like a rival or something like that, or maybe you get the Link 3 out and you don't have something to bring it out. Foolish would help with that, plus would help with this. To me, it was, so to me, that better, it plays better with the deck itself, because there's multiple combos you can do with Foolish with the deck, depending on the hand you have in the situation you're in. So that's why I like it. And we're just running the 1 standard Revolt. I feel like anything more than, I feel like 2 is too many for the deck, at least the way I'm playing the deck, right? There's different ways to play the deck other than I am, but for the way that I'm specifically playing it, 1 is enough. Anything more than that's too much. And the other little package we are doing, like I said, this is completely different than previous builds that I've done, guys. This one we're going to focus on playing Naturia Beast. So I do have 2 Rescue Cats. I feel like 3 is a little too much in the deck. And then we're going to be using our Transmodify to help get it out. So what we can do basically is take any of our Scareclaw monsters on field, play Transmodify, go instantly into Rescue Cat, tribute the Rescue Cat to trigger its effect, and bring out Bambi, and then bring out another one of your Scareclaw from deck as well, basically. So that's basically just instant Naturia Beast off that 1 combo. Then you have your standard Scareclaw package. None of this has changed any different, guys, right? We're playing the same 3 of everything. So all that's good to go. Sorry for being all over the place. There we go. So right, we're playing 3 Acro, so they get Tryhard gets 300 attack for every card in defense. Balone does the piercing damage. Astral, we can do our multiple attacks, so we can OTK. Rich Heart, so we can pull a spell or trap card from deck to hand. Usually you're going to pull a rival. Maybe you're going for Straddle for the OTK or for the negate, and then plus the extra draw, having 3 total cards in the field in defense. So we're rocking that as well. And also we are running the 1 Visa Starfrost. A lot of you guys keep wanting me to play it in the deck, so I put it in this version so you guys can play any of the level 10s that you guys have commented other than Deflor if you don't have Deflor. Or you can also, if you want to play another level 8, there we go. I don't know why I wasn't focusing. You could play Savage Dragon, right? He's a really good card, cheap, and he's get multiple negates, especially with you playing Omen or Tryhard. You could get anywhere from 3 to 4 Omni negates with him, so that would be a good play with this deck as well. So that's something to consider as well. Playing the standard 3 alphas, right, to bait out their negates, guys, and of course bounce cards. So that's just standard. That's still really good in the deck. I'm enjoying that. And I've tested this on Omega, guys, so that's why I went through in the final version. I was going to post the video yesterday, but it wasn't quite the way that I wanted, so I took the extra time to go through and do a few more duels and a few more test hands to build the deck the way I want it. Still 2 Parallel Exceed for extender combos. That's all for the monster, guys, so now we're in for the spells. So we've got 3 of the field spells, right, so you can pull a Scareclaw from deck to hand, and once there's 3 total cards in the field, you can destroy a card. Usually that's what we use to get rid of Mystic Mine or Back Row, or it could be an IP or something on the field that's maybe it's got a negate or interruption that could cause you trouble. Stuff like that, I like to pop with that. Then you've got your spell cards that you're running for Scareclaw, right? The Arrival for the Bring Back, Straddle for, like we talked about, for OTKs and negates. Still the standard 3 Dark Ruler No More to make sure we get rid of all of their negates if it's a board that we can't break, right? If it's something we can break or play through, obviously don't play it unless you just, think it's best. Go ahead and do it and just take the duel in another turn, but most of the time if I can OTK them, I know I can play through their negates, I'll stop from playing it. And then the standard 2 triple tactic talons. You guys don't have these, like we talked about before, just side in some sort of hand trap, something else. Book of Eclipse, anything that you want to put in, Contact C. I'm not running the doing this one, so you could throw in the Kaiju or something like that, or Lightning Storm, whatever you want to play in here. You know, there's so many different cards you could put in Perm, whatever it may be, Effect Veiler. The list goes on and on. And the last cards for the deck, guys, is our Harpy's Feather Duster, because we hate back row, and still the one called by, so we can get rid of their hand traps like DD Crow, which is seeing a lot of play in the game, which does hurt us if they try and do it when we go Try Hearts effect. So next we have the extra deck. So this has been changed a little bit since the previous versions. So we have for our Scareclaw package, just the standard like always, the 2 Lightheart to pull the field spell from deck to hand, plus he's an extender. If you get the Visa Starfrost out on the field, you can bring him back from grave. Try Heart, obviously the main card in the deck that we're going for you know, bringing back our Scareclaw monsters in, being able to gain their effects for what's on the field. And then we have kind of like our extender plays. We'll put these guys here, and we'll consider Blossom in here as well too. So right, Mirage just strictly for Parallel Exceed. Enforcer, sometimes right you don't have where you maybe want to go Parallel Exceed, or maybe you just want to use his effect to stop one of their cards in the field where he's handy. That's potentially, because a lot of times you can't go into IP, because sometimes you'll just have one monster on the field and then like you'll have the Link 1 Lightheart on the field, so you can't play IP since you can't be played with Link monsters. So that's where Enforcer comes in handy, because he can be played with Link monsters, so that's why he's in the deck, and he helps go into, you know, more Parallel Exceed plays. Same thing with IP, plus help protect Try Heart from being destroyed by card effects. Blossom for extended plays, or maybe you just want to get her out so you can swap out the one card from deck to hand, or use her to special summon Rescue Cat to trigger your Rescue Cat to go full Rescue Cat combo. Then others, right, we got our Phoenix, we got our Unicorn, and then we have our Omen. Right, so we get rid of back row, spin a card on their side of the field, and remove one of the cards from the play. A lot of the times when I actually got him out, they kept destroying him, so I kept pulling like a Scareclaw or whatever I needed from deck to hand, so that's really nice. I was able to utilize that effect. The other ones we're running is still the one number 75. I've actually been able to get him out very often with this deck, so I'm really enjoying him. I didn't have him originally, but I ended up putting him in after I could see how many. It was so much easier to play in this particular build. And we're playing the Naturi Beast like we talked about earlier, so we can keep them from playing spell cards, so that way it's an extra protection. Plus they can't attack him because you're going to have Tryhard on the field, so they won't be able to attack unless it's with a Link monster. And he still has 1700 defense, so that's not too bad. And then we have Defleur, which could be something else. Like I said, if you want to run the Savage Dragon, or if you want to run one of the Link 10s that you guys have been mentioning, or another Link 8, you guys are free to do so. But that's the deck profile itself, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any other questions. We'll do a few more videos with Scareclaw that some of you guys have requested, and then we'll do different stuff next week. But I appreciate you guys' love and support. Please consider unsubscribing. Yet again, 74% of our viewers are not subscribed. And that'll do it for this one, guys. I appreciate your love and support, and I'll see you in the next one.